Okay, guys, so tonight we're talking about posting one-on-one. So as network marketers, part of what we do is sharing on social media. Since our business is all online, our social medias are our storefronts. So posting is something that is really important to show our audience that we are open for business every single day, posting. And there's two different ways that you can do that. So you can either, you'll be doing both, is posting on your stories regularly every single day. Highly recommended. For me, when I first started this business, stories didn't exist. So we used to have to post 7 to 8 times a day on our feed. That is how I learned. That's not what we do now. Totally different because stories have changed the game. Upon joining, or I think on day 2 or 3 of your training, you're introduced to, we have a Google's Photos album for story templates for you to use if you are a new teammate who recently joined. If you haven't been added to that yet, I'm sure it's coming up, so don't worry about it. You'll get there, I promise. But basically, this is just talking about either products, so information on the products, result photos, and or talking about the business opportunity on your Instagram and or Facebook stories every single day. I have my accounts linked, so when I post on Instagram, it immediately posts to my Facebook story. Super handy. It's a huge time saver. If you don't know how to do that, YouTube, how do I link my Instagram and Facebook stories? It'll tell you. Google it. It'll tell you. And then basically what I do every day is I share about my life too. So I'm a cat mom, so I'm always posting about Emmy. I'm a workout junkie, so I'm always sharing like what I'm doing for my workouts, or if I'm outside, or if I'm with my family or my boyfriend, or what food I'm eating, literally, or if I'm like drinking like a pretty drink or whatever. I literally sharing me using the products. That's all a part of my story every single day. I'll share motivational quotes, Bible passages, literally anything that moves me that I think has value and I want to share with my audience at that time. So I literally will throw that up on my story every single day and I change it up. If I don't know what to post that day, I still to this day, and I am looking towards top leaders for their guidance. So my favorite top leaders, and this is actually in our team page, you guys. So in Unit 1, there's day 6 training basics. In the comments, there's screenshots of a ton of top leaders on Facebook and Instagram for you guys to follow and add. Highly 10 recommend doing so. These are people that have inspired me, that I have found, that I have connected with, who have allowed me to grow into what I've become in the last 2.5 years in this business. So they're all screenshotted for you guys to look at and add and do in your own time, but it's in Unit 1, day 6 training basics. It's in the comments of that post, of that section. So they're all there. And I literally just look to see what they're doing every single day on their stories, on their feeds. I'm trying to get inspiration from them, and I copy the right cat, but really I'm mimicking what they're doing. Because if they're successful, I know they can lead me to be successful because I'm going to use what they're doing, but put my own spin on things. And then the other way I get inspiration for like my Instagram stories is when I'm looking at top leaders and their stories, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could totally recreate that story, but follow the same format. I will screenshot it and then I will make my own version of the story using like apps. My favorite app and go-to app to make Instagram stories is Over. There is a free version. I have the pro, so I pay for extra perks on mine, but you can have the free version and still have quite a bit of different like things to do with different fonts and everything like that. And we can do a different training on how to make stories another time. There are resources in the team page on how to make stories in our team page and the VIP Dream Team page. If you type in like how to make Insta stories, there should be a video. There's also one on my YouTube. So follow me on YouTube, and I have past trainings on there as well too. The other thing I'd recommend is find me on Pinterest. I have many like categories. I don't know what they're called. I'm blanking, but there's like pins and stuff like that. And like Jasmine also has a Pinterest, and like they're organized by like product boards. Thank you. But they're all organized by like product, or if there's an opportunity. I have all of my Airwork stuff organized there. And then I also go there to look up like result photos that are approved from the company or other slides. And honestly, my Pinterest is pretty much generated. It automatically pulls up Airwork stuff constantly, like on my newsfeed. But you can follow me on Pinterest. I think my name is like Jesslyn on there. It's a picture of me and Emmy on my profile. So it should be pretty easy to find, hopefully. I honestly don't know it's Jessica Coombe is my name on Pinterest. So that's my last name, you guys, if you didn't know. But it's on there, and I have all my different boards, so you can also do that. The Google photo albums is really important for you guys to be using and utilizing every day, because one, we need to make sure that you're posting things that are corporate approved and that are compliant with the company. So any result photos you're posting have to have the It Works bottom on them saying like what products were used, the time frame, and they're certified by the company. So all the stories in the Google Photos albums are all corporate approved. Same with the business opportunity. Everything needs to be compliant. So that means if you're talking about making any sort of income, the income disclosure statement, there needs to be a slide or whatever that you're saying. We are not allowed to say the words now hiring. And there's a couple other phrases that we cannot use. And you cannot use exact numbers to list out income. So I could not say, hey, who's looking to make $200 a month? That is not company approved. So you say who's looking to make a part-time or full-time income, that is okay. So a lot of the stories, they're all already approved by me and or other leaders who they've been through this training with me already, and they've helped me put together the photo albums. So if you have something that you find and you're like, can this be added? Send it to me, Jenna or Jasmine. They can approve it, and then it will be added into the photo albums. Right now, only certain people are getting approved to add things into those at this time. But that's like my rundown on Instagram stories. This should be done every single day, you guys. It's so quick. And when I did this, when I was working a full-time job at the hospital, animal hospital, I worked crazy hours. So what I would do is I pre-planned my stories. When stories became like a thing, I literally will have them saved in my camera roll, and then I would just go post them really quick. And you can post multiple at a time. I would post on Instagram and Facebook, and then I'd be done. And I posted a couple times a day. Pinterest is also a really good place to find inspirational quotes or motivational quotes or any type of quote you're feeling, or like song phrases or anything. I use Pinterest all the time to search random things. And that's how I post like inspirational things on my story all the time. I don't make those, I get them from Pinterest. So working smarter, not harder, y'all. But that's what I pretty much do on my stories all day. Some days I talk on my stories, so my audience gets to know me. I make videos of me making the products or using the products, or boomerang with my coffee, or drinking my greens and super reds, or I'm taking my hydrate or keto energy, or I'm using TFX before workout. You know, your audience wants to know that you're a real person as well, and that you use the products or skincare. I love our skincare line, so I'm sharing about that too. You know, find a product that you vibe with and share about it every single day. The month I started using keto coffee consistently and shared about it every single morning, this was like, 2 years ago, my keto coffee sales went up because people are like, whoa, what are you drinking? Every time I post about a certain product and they see it time after time after time, everyone sees me post my celery post every single morning. I have a lot of people that reach out to me daily. Hey, what is that green stuff you're drinking? Does it really help you de-bloat? Yeah, oh my God, it's amazing. Let me send you more info. And then I talk to them about it. It's like a shameless plug without being ad-like at the same time. Super nice and really efficient. So 10 out of 10 recommend you guys to start incorporating yourselves in your stories, whether you're new or you've been in the business a while, I challenge you guys to get on your stories and show your face, even if it's just a quick boomerang or whatever too. Talking stories, also highly recommended. So you talking about the products, the benefits, how they're working for you, how they make you feel. Talk about a review. We have review screenshots from customers who say, oh my gosh, I just got this amazing review with our triple threat. You can like crop it onto your video using over or another type of thing. I think over is probably easiest. You can like put a picture on top of the video, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But literally you can like show the review and be like, oh my gosh, I just got this review. This is amazing. Or you can put a results photo on your side and be like, look at these results. These products are amazing. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? It gets personal and they get used to seeing your face, and then you can also talk about the business too. So in the beginning I was like, wow, I'm so thankful for this business because it helps me pay for my gas every single month or every week, you know what I mean? Or it helps me cover my chiropractor bills. This business has helped pay for all of my medical bills for the last 2.5 years. From my car accident to now, I am still seeing the chiropractor from my car accident 2 summers ago. That's a lot of medical bills. You know what I mean? So, I talk about that all the time. Or like you're paying for your groceries with this, or like, you know, you can talk about being on a Zoom during the week. If you're on a training call, post about it. Be like, wow, I love the support and that I get to learn from other women within this business, and I get to learn and grow with them. And you're in this supportive community. I talk about that all the time. Sometimes I share about my self-development. Really depends on how my day is. I post a lot of videos about Emmy. Everyone knows I'm a cat mom, and it's totally a-okay. That's part of my brand. But yeah, that's pretty much Instagram stories, you guys. Facebook stories, same thing. But the other thing I wanted to touch on is feed posting. Feed posting is super crucial, you guys, because our social media is our storefront. Feed posting tells your audience, one, that you're an active person on your Instagram and or Facebook, that you're inviting them onto your profile so they can like look at stuff. Two, like it's your storefront. So it's like, hey, look, I'm open for a business. Check me out. Look at my stories, you know, follow my journey. You know what I mean? You want them to be attracted to your page. And so I post pretty much every single day. Right now I'm currently like blocked. So I'm just posting pictures because I can't put any captions in. Thanks Insta for having a mental breakdown. But, you know, I'm posting on my Facebook still. You know, I'm posting my captions, my pictures, my IDS statements if I'm talking about the business opportunity. I'm posting approved results from the company and stuff like that. And I'm talking about everything through my feed every single day. How I learned how to feed post is that there's a certain formula to like what you want to talk about. So one, if whether you are mimicking another leader's caption, you're taking something from our team page, Unit 8 is all about posting. There are templates available. I have not gone back through the hundreds of captions to make them all corporate certified yet. The page was created before the changes were made. So there are formats that you can use, but wording will probably need to be changed because we cannot say earn an extra income $200 to $2,000. That is not okay. So, because we want to be compliant, you guys, very, very, very important. And so there are templates you can like follow, but of course, change up words, change up how it's written, put your own spin on it. And I strongly encourage you to get into your flow of writing your own captions. You can use a similar format as another leader, but put your own spin on it. You can lead into a post with like a favorite quote, or if you're trying to provide a message or something of value in your post, like if it's a motivational thing or like you got this, or, you know, honestly, like Shay Knox literally talks about things all the time. And she's just like, listen, like this is where I came from. This is my story. Like I want to bring you along with me and I want to help you be successful. And it's like, you got this, like stop letting fear get to you, blah, 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 blah. That was a really rough breakdown, but you know, you get what I mean. Like you can use a quote. I literally pull a lot of my inspiration from top leaders, and I literally, if I see a really nice post that I like, if you So on the post, there's going to be 3 dots in the upper right corner. You click those dots, it'll say copy link. Copy link, go to your Safari browser on your phone, or if you're on your laptop, go on there, paste and search. It'll take you to your Instagram. You'll log in, it'll take you to that person's post. Guess what? You can then copy and paste it into an iCloud note or phone note if you're an Android user, and you can edit it. You can literally save it and edit it, put your own spin on it, and use it as your caption. I do this a lot of times. I have tons of iCloud notes full of different captions that I use, and I highly recommend it, and also helps you get in the flow of writing your own thing. Income disclosures you only need when talking about money. And I literally just I take an income disclosure and I paste it on top of the picture I post. So like the background of the IDS is like matching. If you don't know what I mean, go look at my Facebook or my past Instagram posts and you'll see what I mean. And then you don't have to post an IDS when you're talking about the products, unless you throw in making money at the same time. Then you need to post it. And if you need further clarification, let me know. But with writing captions, like you'll eventually, the more you do it, the easier it'll become. You know, practice makes perfect. It's with like learning anything new in life. You have to do it over and over and over again to be a rock star. And like for me, what really helped was looking what Sasha was doing, looking what Nayara was doing, looking what Cassie Westland was doing. Like, what are you posting? What do you know? And then the next thing that is a part of posting is your pictures. Your pictures. When I first got started, if you scroll back 2 years ago on my page, it is a scary sight, because it was all template photos. It was not my face. It was not my family. It's scary time. Don't do that. We are not spammy people, and I'm going to show you the difference. So I got a screen share really quick. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. A lot of notifications. People are blowing me up at the moment. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Can you guys see this? Do you guys see the difference? So this is attraction marketing. Look how cute it is. It's crisp, bright photos, variety. This, we don't want this. No green, no template things. Only occasionally will we do spammy type posts with like, if you could take 2 tablets a day and lose up to 30 pounds over 90 days, would you do it? Like those little captions. We do that when we want to mass enroll, probably typically towards the end of the month. That is a-okay, because those posts stay up for 24 to 48 hours and then you archive them, or you take them off your timeline if it's on Facebook. Then it's gone, and then your page looks all crisp and clean again. So like towards that month end, you guys, I need to screen share again, sorry. So towards the end of the month, you guys, I had different types of posts. So this is my Instagram on my Facebook page. So you literally can see it's a lot of me with my coffee, me with my phone, me and Jake all over the place, me and Emmy, friends. I had a giveaway. I have family on here. It's me and my trips, or me what I'm doing every single day. And it's a large variety, different poses, different outfits, different, with glasses, without glasses. I wasn't always like that, and that's totally a-okay. I had to learn. I did not know how to take a selfie when I joined. I had to learn how to position myself in front of a window so the light was on my face, so it was bright, and so I got a good picture of myself. I had to learn that if I took a selfie from down here, was not appealing. If I took a selfie, and my, you get what I mean, you guys? But this is how new I was. I did not take photos of myself before I joined this business. I hated pictures. I had to learn how to like them, because it is part of what we do. And sharing yourself, people are going to buy into you first as a person before they trust you to buy into the products or join you. Because I'm sure all of you, drop a 2 in the chat if it took you more than 1 post or story to join your mentor. If you think about it, how long did it take you to join? How many posts did you watch? How many stories did you watch? How much did you creep on that person before you joined them? You know what I mean? How many times did they have to follow up with you and be like, hey, join my team, join my team? Or, you know what I mean? Try your products. You know, not everyone joins on the spot, but like they join you because they feel comfortable enough and they trust you and that you're showing up every single day. So you're showing them that you're serious about this. So posting is very crucial because one, that shows how serious you are and that you're sharing your life, your family. I call it the 5 F's. We do family, fun, freedom, friendships, and food. There might be 6. I'm not sure, but you can like base your posts around that, you guys. I do it all the time. And I switch it up, and my page is a large variety of photos. It's not all selfies, and it's not all like facing away. Sometimes there's friendships. Sometimes it's big groups of people. Sometimes it's just me. Sometimes it's me and Emmy, or you know what I mean? There's a large variety. So mix it up a little bit. Challenge yourselves. When I worked full time, on one of my days off, did my hair, I did my makeup, I changed outfits 15 times and took pictures and posed in different locations. I still do this to this day. I have a tripod that I got for cheap. It actually broke, so I don't use it anymore. But I literally would prop my phone up, set it on a timer, and take, you know, cheesy ass pictures, sorry, language, of myself and change outfits, change my hairstyle, put a hat on. And like now I do the same thing. When I look nice, I factor in 10 to 15 minutes. So I take selfies. I take pictures around my house or outside. I literally built in time to my to my schedule. I do this ever so often. This is not a daily thing. I do not always look put together. And some days I don't care what I look like and I still post it because I'm like, skincare, flawless skin. I'm going to share it because who wears makeup anymore? I like can't do it. My skin has a reaction when I wear my makeup. But you get what I mean? Like I'm very real and raw with my audience. It took time to get there. I used to be very shy, very introverted, didn't like posting, didn't like sharing about myself. I don't think you would know that now. I'm like, hello, you know, I'm goofy and like I have felt comfortable enough to be me. So eventually you will get there, but one step at a time, it gets a little bit easier. How I learned how to take bright photos or doing body positioning type things is I look up bloggers on Instagram or bloggers on Pinterest, and I look at how they're standing or sitting or they're positioning their arms and their legs so it's like appealing, or how to take a picture in your car and look cute. You know what I mean? Anyone else see a picture of a top leader sitting in their car with like their coffee and they're like, hello, making money in my car, I'm cool. You know what I mean? So like, you know, mimic the right cat, find the right cat, and find your style or person you vibe with and kind of follow them. Part of your, so pictures, make sure they are appealing along the way as well. You're gonna want in your caption, you're gonna want like a lead in. Sometimes they do introduction posts. So it's like, hi, my name is Jess. I'm 24 years old. I'm a college grad cat mama, and I make a full-time income from my phone. So like I like do a short blurb and like 2.5 years ago, I was nervous, scared, skeptical, but I got started anyways with this opportunity. Since then, it's completely changed my life, blah, blah, blah. And now I get to help people change their lives, blah, blah, blah. If you'll be interested in more information, drop an emoji or text opportunity to my number, or now it's fill out my influencer application in my bio. You know what I mean? So like you want to have a call to action at the end. Influencer applications change the game for me. I love talking about them. I have like 70 influencer applications since I started using it 2 months ago. So it's a really good way. And then you vet the people before you waste a lot of time talking to them. 2, ideally this Zoom is just about like, make sure your page looks appealing. Don't make me go back to the screen share with like the good page versus the spammy page. Be smart about it, you guys. If you need to post a spammy post with like words and results, totally a-okay. It stays up for 24, 48 hours. Do as other leaders do. They do it all the time and then they just archive it. If you don't know how to archive a post, there's 3 dots, hit archive. It hides it from your profile. Very nice. The other thing that's important is your bio, your Instagram appeal. You know what I mean, you guys? So let me go back to screen share in my Instagram bio. Sorry, guys. And this is redundant, you know, like this is practice for everyone. It's taking me such a long time to do this. So my bio, welcome to my page, y'all. Nice picture of me and Emmy. I'm a cat mom. I'm friendly. I love cats. Please be my friend. You know what I mean? It has my name in a cool font. If you Google Instagram fonts for free, it'll like pull up a generator and you can type what you want and pick the font you want to use. So it's there. I'm from Wisconsin. I lived in Florida. I moved to Texas and now I'm back in Wisconsin. So it shows because I follow people from all of these locations. They're going to be like, why is this random girl following me? Oh, she's from blah, 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 blah. I'm going to add her back because she's lived there, right? Crazy cat mom, pretty much. My favorite food is sushi. I love tacos. I have my favorite proverbs on there. And then I have my link tree with my link and everything on there. But, you know, like it shows that I'm an actual person. I do have these highlights. I used to be more dedicated to them. Now the only two I primarily use are mine and Jake's and Emmy and Maisie. Or if I'm actually hanging out with friends, maybe I'll do friend ones. My quotes one is full to the max. So if you need quote inspiration, just creep on my highlight and you can screenshot quotes that I have for over the last 2 years. But like they can see, everyone can see that I'm like a real person, real human being and everything like that. If you go to my page, it's literally me or me, you know, I share about my life. I do have IGTVs. I'm not as active on them anymore. But people can see that I'm a real person that way. I have an IGTV that's, you know, about my story. I have a variety of different things. But like people can see that I'm a real person and that is my goal when they go to my page. So, I encourage you to like make sure your bio describes you. It's like a resume. If your page should be private. Right now I'm public because I'm blocked on everything. So people can just view my page willy-nilly. So I know like how many people are seeing my page every day. But for yours, your page should be private. You're following private people to add them and grow your network every single day. And they're going to add you, but they're going to look at your bios. Your bio is your resume. You want them to follow you. So make it enticing, making attraction marketing, everything like that. There's a cool app. Oh, cool. Miranda, can you like share that in our team chats? That'd be awesome. Or just take a picture of it so we know what it looks like. She said there's a cool app with like cool fonts and stuff like that you can use, which is really nice. And it's free. I like that. But you know, part of what we do as network marketers, in addition to posting, is we want our page to look nice. And that is a part of attraction marketing, which you may have heard on Zoom. So top leaders, they do attraction marketing. We do attraction marketing as well as reach out marketing. We do a combination of both because why limit yourself to one or the other when you can get double the results by doing both? That is what I was taught, and that's what I've used over the last 2.5 years. That's what's gotten me to diamond and double diamond, and that's what's going to take me, I know full-heartedly, to ambassador, double ambassador. And like, that's how I've coached everyone. I've had people say, I just want to do attraction marketing, but they don't get as much because it takes a very long time and strict dedication to interacting and growing and everything like that. It can be very difficult. So I did do attraction marketing for 2 months. It was very, very difficult. So I don't normally recommend it. So anywho, but does anyone have any questions, concerns, anything I need to re-go over? I wanted to have a Zoom recorded, updated with everything, with all the company compliance changes and everything like that. So it was all in one place, so you guys could reference this later on too. Do you guys want me to go over story making or anything like that? Would that be beneficial? Yeah, okay. I can do some of that too. So for me, for my story making is pretty much I mimic what top leaders are doing. So for example, hold on. The other day I screenshotted when I see a cute story I like on a top leader's story, I screenshot it so I can either save it for later to use or mimic it and make my own. So like the other day, hold on, let me find a story that I actually recreated. Sometimes I just delete them after I recreate them. Oh, sorry. Okay, hold on, you guys. I have a lot of pictures. I haven't cleaned out my phone from last month, apparently, so it's a little aggressive. So let's say last month. Okay, so we had these. Can you see that? We had all the BOGO deals last month, right? With all the pictures and everything like that. A lot of these I screenshotted. And if I wanted to recreate a slide with different results, I just placed the results over the other results using over. So I do that a lot. Like, for example, one of my friends, so like my friend Susanna made this really cute slide with the triple threat, and it was her results with like a silver sticker. I put my results over it and put a pink sticker over it. Working smarter, not harder. You know what I mean? Like I literally would just mimic what other people are doing all the time. And I also like recreate things. Oh, so this is what Susanna's was. See, same format. And then when I did it, all I changed was I put my results on it. You know, so like, and for me, then it's a new story, but it has the same purpose. You know what I mean? I do that with DT slides. So like I never really know how to phrase things. So I look at what top leaders are doing, and like what's helped me. So for example, this DT slide that I posted today is a $49 to start. I got all of my wording from one of my friends. They had made a slide story like this, and I literally just recreated it with like a white template and put my pictures and rewrote all of the captions on the story slides. So it's the same format, but it's me instead. And then like I used that was theirs, and I used this and that was theirs. But like that was what I was doing. Um, every morning when I make my skinny coffee or my celery, I'm literally taking a boomerang or video. I switch it up every single day. Some days I take a video of me making it, and I'll either write on it or not. See, like today, I had a boomerang of me driving home from the chiropractor. It was a nice day out, so that's why I did that. Um, this is something I screenshot today. So like one of my friends made this cute slide for a work from home opportunity. I'm in the picture, so it applies to me. Oh, there's Jenna's host to post. Looking nice, Jenna. But like I just like, oh, I can recreate that, or I can use it because it directly applies to me. So, and that's how I literally make stories. I literally use over. So if I'm making a story and I want like a cute background, what I do is I go to Pinterest and I will type in like summer collage or something like that. Summer collage wallpaper. So, and it'll pull up all of these fun collages, right? To use. So, for example, ooh, I kind of, and then what I do is I spend 15 minutes on Pinterest a day. I set a timer. I used to be obsessed with Pinterest. And I pin things that I like. So, and I save them into my boards. So I actually have, these are like all of my boards. And so this one is about like business stuff. I have promos. I have posting with It Works. So in here, I have backgrounds or HAP examples and stuff like that. So if I click backgrounds, these are all like backgrounds that I have saved. So they're templates. And so what I do is I like blow the picture up. There's the 3 dots here. You click that, you click download image. And then I go into my Over app and I click new, like I'm going to make a new thing. And I click the image thing, add an image. So I'm going to add the background. And then you're going to come to this page and you can like select what type of format. So there's an Instagram story slide to use. You can slide it all the way to the Instagram story. I click the check mark. So now I'm in the app making portion. And I don't know if you guys, how much you can actually see that. See how there's like the toggles. So I made the background. So you can actually put writing over it. So what I do is you can click edit on the background, and then all of these options pop up on the bottom, you guys. I learned this from Laura Floyd. You click adjust, and then you slide the exposure bar to the left, and that like darkens the background. So then what I do is when I put text on it, my favorite text to use is the lemon milk text. It's like bold, really bold and capital. So it'd be like, hi, my name is Jess. And then what I do is I'll like move it, and then I put a shadow behind the letters, and then I blur it a little bit. And then to make it pop even more, which I learned via Laura Floyd, when you click on your text, a little text bar thing pops up, click duplicate. And I do that like 6 times. And it makes it stand out more. And then what I'll do is I typically do like big lettering like that, but then I also will do like a cursive type style as well. And I have different fonts that I like to use and that I may have like paid for already. My newest cursive one that I like is called Golden Youth. It's very fun. So like, let's see, work from home opportunity. So let's say I wanted to make a slide and it's about work from home opportunity. See, I have the cursive, I do a combination. I'll like underlay it so it's like underneath the boxes. And then I also will click that one and I'll duplicate it a couple times so that it pops out more on the slide. I'll put a picture of myself. I'll do a call to action on the bottom of the slide if it's like a 1-pager, or if it's like a multiple page. You get what I mean, you guys. And that's how I literally make all of my story slides. I make my Instagram videos. If I need to speed up the video or slow down the video, I download it and put it into my Snapchat. It's the only purpose why I have Snapchat. Otherwise, I don't use Snapchat. I absolutely hate it. But you can like, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sure everyone knows, but if you like go into your Snapchat, you can go into your camera roll and let's see, here is my salary video from this morning, y'all. You may have seen this on my story, right? You click the 3 dots, you click edit video, it'll download the video to your Snapchat, and then you like swipe, and you can make it really fast, medium fast, or you can make it godly slow. You know what I mean? And like you can add other filters on it too. I just do, if I'm doing like a fast or slow video, I put it on my Snapchat, I save it to my camera roll, and then I go post it on my story. And then I'll write on it, or I'll put it into Over, edit the video, put writing on the video, and everything like that. You guys, Over is like so much fun. You also can do different graphics and stuff like that. So you can do like, and like I've saved some, like I've searched for different things and saved them in my collection. Another way you can get images on top of things is you click image. If you scroll over, there's a Google option. And if I type in, this is how I get my Instagram little icon on some of my stories you guys I may have seen. You type in Instagram and it pulls up all these different icons, and you just pick one. Oh, that was the wrong one to pick. Okay. You just pick the one that has like the fade out background. So it's always gonna be one that like kind of looks fuller. See how there's no like white or anything behind it? And you can like shadow it and make it bolder too with things. And that's how I look up like Instagram and Facebook. And like I have sticker packs that like I have gotten access to from like being a top leader and everything like that. So like I have additional stickers and stuff that I can post on things, or I post GIFs on my stories all the time from Instagram. Like I use their tools because they will boost your algorithm for you. If you're doing video slides, they boost your algorithm. If you use their music, it's going to boost your algorithm. If you use their polls, their questions, or anything like that, it's going to boost your algorithm, which means more people are going to see your posts, more people are going to see your page, and stuff like that. And that's what I typically do. And like, I make sure every single day I'm talking about the products, my results, me using them, using the products and everything, and then the business opportunity, and then like what I'm doing throughout my day. Um, and like I post a lot. I'm very heavy in the morning because I have a very strict morning routine because I'm very green and I like to be very systemized and everything like that. But like later in the day, it's completely different. Um, and you know, and it's when I remember to do things. Sometimes I like take quick boomerangs of things and I save them into my phone. And then when I have a chance, then I'll post it later. You don't have to post everything the instant you're doing it. Does that help you guys a little bit more? Thought process of like what goes through everyone's brain. If you guys need further help, I'm sure there are trainings to find by top leaders and everything like that for Insta stories. I literally like learned everything myself. I self-taught myself everything, or just looking at other what top leaders are doing, and then I like search for it and try to figure it out. There's been a few times where I've messaged a leader and be like, "Hey, how did you get that?" Or "How did you put a video and put like a TV screen?" Oh, that's the other thing I like to do is you can look up MacBooks on the Google thing too, and you can pull up like a computer screen. Oh, hold on. You can pull up like a computer screen and you can like size it and you could put a picture behind it. The other thing I like to do a lot is when you're on your slides, there's these like stacked books up here. If you click that, you can reorganize how things are outlined on the slide. So you basically can like drag. So if I clicked on the icon, I can move it. Do you guys see that? And that's how I like reorganize the layout. See how it was behind the computer screen and now it's in front of it? So that's what I do. Or you can just hit duplicate and then it would do it for you. But those are all things that I've like learned by watching Zooms or asking other top leaders. And that's how I make my stories look nice. And that, you know, people are like, oh, what's she doing? That's pretty much everything I want to talk about, you guys. If you guys have any questions, concerns about anything, of course, ask. But you guys can rewatch this video. I'll upload it.